Kate Martin, she was drafted by the Golden State Valkyries, and let me tell you, all the feelings came out when Kate was drafted there. For years, the Las Vegas Aces have dominated the WNBA with a roster filled with superstars. The duo of reigning MVP Aya Wilson and explosive guard Kelsey Plum has been pivotal to the team's success. Alongside Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young, the Aces core four represents excellence in teamwork, skill, and strategy. Yet the team's future now hangs in the balance as uncertainty surrounding Kelsey Plum's contract has thrown the franchise into turmoil. Right here, let's look at all of them at the same time. So for those of you who cannot see this, Chelsea Gray said Money Martin, just like statement like dang Plum instrumental in the Aces back-to-back championships, has hesitated to sign a contract extension. This hesitation has left fans and analysts speculating about her future. Could her departure signal the end of the Aces' reign? And if she leaves, what would it mean for Aya Wilson, the cornerstone of this franchise? Adding to the pressure is Caitlin Clark, a rising star on the verge of entering the league. This is not looking good at all if you're a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers, because it is looking like Kelsey Plum is probably going to be gone. Her immense talent and magnetic presence threaten to shift the WNBA's balance of power. Meanwhile, the Aces have already felt the sting of loss with the departure of Kate Martin, a key contributor who provided depth and stability to the team. Kelsey Plum has been more than just a player for the Aces. She has been the team's heartbeat. Her journey from the University of Washington, where she shattered records and dropped jaw-dropping performances, to becoming one of the WNBA's most reliable stars is nothing short of remarkable. In the Aces championship season, Plum averaged 202 points and 5.1 assists per game, showcasing her scoring prowess and playmaking ability. It's been a little surprising, and I think why there's so much conversation, at least from what I'm seeing about Kelsey Plum, is that during the season when the rest of the core, her impact goes beyond the stat sheet. She draws defensive attention, creating opportunities for teammates like Wilson to thrive. But now Plum's reluctance to commit to the Aces has raised questions. Is it about wanting a bigger role elsewhere? Or is she seeking a team where she can be the undisputed leader? Rumors suggest she could explore free agency, with multiple teams eager to offer her a max contract. If Plum leaves, the Aces would face an uphill battle to contenders. Aces, the other they're the core four: Asia, Chelsea, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum. So when her other three counterparts, they signed extensions, losing a player of her caliber would leave a glaring hole in their backcourt, while Wilson remains the centerpiece. Even she cannot shoulder the burden of leadership and scoring alone. The departure of Kate Martin has already thinned the roster. Martin's versatility and ability to perform in clutch moments made her an unsung hero. Without Plum, the team risks becoming overly reliant on Wilson, making their game plan predictable. On the other hand, Plum's departure could redefine her career. A new team might offer her the opportunity to be the face of the franchise, free from the shadows of Wilson and Gray. For the Aces, however, it would mean rebuilding their identity, something not easily achieved in a competitive league. She did not. And that was, it's interesting, but it's also like there's a lot of reasons why that could be. But they are: enter Caitlin Clark, the generational talent from Iowa. Known for her electrifying offense, deep shooting range, and court vision, Clark has already captured the basketball world's attention. Her college success has drawn comparisons to some of the WNBA's all-time greats, and her transition to the professional stage is highly anticipated. Clark's presence in the league could reshape the narrative of women's basketball if she lands on a team like the Indiana Fever. Her impact could rival or even surpass Wilson's. The Fever, with their young core, could become instant contenders, challenging the Aces' dominance. Aya Wilson, the face of the Aces, and arguably the league, finds herself in an unfamiliar position. Reports suggest Wilson has raised her speaking fees by $10,000 a move, seen as an attempt to maintain her status as the league's top star. They're quarrying her, so now that kind piques my interest more. And based on your reporting, Callie, it seems like it really is up in the air whether or not Kelsey Plum may return. This decision, however, reflects the growing pressure on Wilson to assert her dominance amid the rise of players like Clark. While Wilson remains a powerhouse on the court, the perception of insecurity could harm her brand. Fans have noted her recent behavior, including controversial remarks about other players, as a sign of unease. The WNBA's free agency period always brings excitement, but this year promises to be particularly dramatic, with names like Kelsey Plum and Satu Sabali in the mix. Teams are gearing up to make big moves. Sabali, who announced her departure from the Dallas Wings, could be a game changer for a team like the Fever. Her versatility and all-around game make her one of the most sought-after players in free. If you like the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel. Agency. Plum's potential availability adds another layer of intrigue. Teams like the New York Liberty and Chicago Sky could offer her a chance to lead and compete for titles. For fans, the prospect of seeing Plum in a different jersey is thrilling yet bittersweet. Again, the backstories of each individual on this team, and Kelsey Plum, just start with her as well. What can you say about her journey? And it goes down. While Wilson is the face of the franchise, Plum has been the spark plug that keeps the team running. Her scoring prowess, leadership, and ability to shine in clutch moments have made her indispensable, but cracks are starting to form in this seemingly unbreakable foundation. While Wilson Gray and Young signed contract extensions, Plum's reluctance to commit has left fans and analysts speculating about her future with the team. What could be driving Plum's hesitation? Is it a desire for a new role elsewhere, a pursuit of a larger paycheck, or perhaps unresolved tensions within the Aces organization? Uzably has been the name most often mentioned when it comes to WNBA free agency, I believe up to this point mainly because she came out and said she's leaving the Wings, so that puts it. These unanswered questions have put the team on edge and sparked discussions across the league. Before we speculate further, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on Plum's journey. A record-breaking college player at the University of Washington, she entered the WNBA with sky-high expectations. Over the years, she has grown into one of the league's most dynamic guards, known for her scoring ability, basketball IQ, and relentless competitiveness. Plum's contributions to the Aces' success cannot be overstated. She averaged 202 points and 5 into the universe, right? That makes it pretty apparent that she's going to be available come the free agency period. But another name or names that are interesting are 1 assist per game during their championship season, playing a pivotal role in the team's dominance. But Plum is more than just a scorer. Her presence on the court makes everyone around her better, creating opportunities for teammates like Wilson to thrive. However, recent events have cast a shadow over her time in Las Vegas. Reports of public confrontations with head coach Becky Hammond, including sideline disputes during games, have raised eyebrows. While some see these moments as part of the competitive spirit that drives the team, others view them as signs of deeper tensions. As free agency approaches, Plum faces a critical decision. You put Caitlin Clark on this damn team, and then she has to start. No one says she has to start, mind you, even though I know she's better than Kelsey Plum. Right now, she's better than Kelsey Plum right now. She's better than. Staying with the Aces would mean continuing her partnership with Wilson and competing for more championships, but it would also mean remaining in a spotlight where she might feel undervalued. Leaving, on the other hand, opens up a world of possibilities. Plum is a player who could command a max contract and step into a leadership role on another team. Franchises with cap space and championship aspirations are undoubtedly keeping a close eye on her situation. Imagine Plum suiting up for a team like the Indiana Fever. The free agent is Kelsey Plum, right? And Costabel's piece also speculated about her potential departure, as did ESPN. A franchise on the rise with young talent and a hunger for success. The thought of Plum leading a new team is both exciting and terrifying for Aces fans. Before Plum's potential exit became a headline, the Aces already faced a significant loss with the departure of Kate Martin. While not as high profile as Plum or Wilson, Martin was a key piece of the team's depth. Her versatility and ability to step up in crucial moments made her an unsung hero. Without Martin, the Aces are already feeling the strain. If Plum leaves as well, the team will face an even bigger challenge in maintaining their championship caliber roster. This is where the ripple effect begins. As the Aces navigate these uncertainties, a new star is poised to take center stage. Caitlin Clark, the electrifying guard from Iowa, has captured the imagination of basketball fans across the country. Wilson was trending for multiple days on Twitter, as there was this video going around of an exchange between her and Kelsey Plum. Her deep shooting range, court vision, and unshakable confidence make her a once-in-a-generation talent. Clark's impact on the league is already being felt even before her first professional game. Ticket sales for Indiana Fever games, where she is expected to land, are through the roof. Fans are flocking to see the player who many believe could redefine the WNBA. Clark's arrival comes at a time when the league is undergoing a generational shift. Established stars like Wilson are being challenged by rising talents like Clark. You say you're not really about me. And she knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. It's awful like she creating a dynamic that is both thrilling and unpredictable. The WNBA is more competitive than ever, with new talents emerging and established stars fighting to maintain their positions for the Aces. This means they can no longer rely solely on their existing roster to stay on top. The rise of teams like the Indiana Fever, fueled by players like Clark and potential free agency moves like Sutta Sabali's rumored signing, signals a shift in the league's balance of power. The Aces must adapt quickly if they hope to remain a dominant force. Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.